I'm mad. I just want you guys to know that I am mad. Why are we mad? I went to go look at my Twitter this morning. Furious. I got greeted with a message that says X Pro is now behind a paywall that's going to cost like $40 a month or something. It's the only reason why I had the blue check mark on Twitter. I subscribed to Twitter. I was paying them like $80 a year or something like that so I could use their tweet deck. And now they've gone and like changed it and like are charging 4 or 5 times that price with no warning. I canceled my subscription. But what really pisses me off is I just re-upped my yearly subscription last month. So now I got 11 months of paid subscription that's pointless. I'm mad. The end of Twitter. It's gone downhill.
Dr. 040602 just resubscribed for 57 months.
Yo,
whoop, whoop.
Doctor, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 57 request a refund. You know what? That's probably a good idea. I should do that. Because it's kind of bait and switch, right? Because I re-upped my sub, everything's fine. Then like a month later, they're like, oh, by the way, that feature that you were paying for, yeah, now you got to pay more for it. You don't even remember the last time I even logged into Twitter? Honestly, I don't really use Twitter that much anymore. Like, I look at it a little bit, but I don't really use it.
Just gifted 5 subs.
Yo, hey, JVDK, thank you so much for the 5 gifties. Also, Neptune, thank you for the 69 months, dude. Nice, by the way. Izzy with a 71-month resub. Welcome back, Izzy. Thank you for the 71, dude. What's the same thing that's happening with Netflix? You don't Twitter? You're not really missing anything, to be honest.
Darkness Roaming just gifted 5 subs.
Yo, Darkness Roaming, thank you for the 5 gifties. Are we going to have golden kappas in this chat? Oh my goodness. Guys, do you even know what that means? It means we're going to have golden kappas. That's what it means. I know, it's crazy. Whoa! Thank you guys for your support. Yo, Neptune dropping like 600 biddies there. Thank you, Neptune.
2109 cheered 600.
Hype! You guys are crazy.
Izzy_online just gifted 5 subs.
And Izzy coming in with 5 gifties. What is even happening? You guys really want that golden kappa, huh? That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Supplica just gifted 5 subs.
Jeez. Hey, Supplica, thank you so much for the 5 gifties. Yeah, all the gifts for Hypno. I miss a day of streaming, and then people are like, oh, we forgive you. Here, have subs. I'm like, okay, thank you. Guys, thanks so much for the support. I do appreciate it. There's a sale going on for subs that might help. Is there a sale? What's the sale? Is it like buy 4, get 1 free or something? $35% off. You guys are getting a deal. Golden Train 30. Is it because of the Golden Kappa train? They're giving you sub discount. Is that what's going on? I actually don't even know how this works, guys. I just stream here. I don't know anything about what's going on right now. I literally don't know what's even happening right now. Oh, it's till the 9th of April. So it's not specifically because of the Golden Kappa hype train. And yet, wait. So you getting double discount? Or is it just one discount? I don't understand. Oh, that's far. That's not far enough? Or that's too far? Guys, I let the farms AFK for a little bit. We're gonna have to take a look at that. I think we might have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. You have no idea what the difference between a hype train, a Golden Kappa train, and a community train? I think they're all the same thing. The Golden Kappa train that's going on right now is just a random event that happens when a hype train happens. And those that participate will have their Kappa emote changed to a Golden Kappa emote for 24 hours. Is what's going on.
HardGamer26 raided my stream with 5 viewers.
Yo, Heart Gamer, thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome in. We're just getting started here. Yeah, I don't know what a community train is or whatever. Oh, we're running out of space. I need to start taking care of some stuff. What I really need to do is get like these trading villagers and all of our villagers into the pyramid. We're not doing that today, but I need to do that. So I have them like closer to me and I can remember to like do some trading with them more often. I want to repair my pickaxe. I saw that this thing is a little low. No. This. Oop. 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 A minute and a half remaining on the Golden Kappa train if you guys want to get your Golden Kappas. I think it's telling you what to do. I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do. Just reminding you that it exists. Alright. I think that's all we can do for right now since it is not trading time. Or villager trade reset time. Good enough, though. Hypno, Outward 2 is about to release later this year. Do you think you'll play it? Probably. I enjoyed playing Outward. I thought that was a pretty fun game. I think we played it for like a week or something on stream. Hey, Silver Lightning, thank you for the 100 bits. Yo, Leslie with 5 gifties. Hey, thanks so much.
McLesley13 just gifted 5 subs.
Yeah, Hour was a fun one. That was the one that had the backpack thing, right? Hi, Hypno. Sorry you're late. I'll let it slide this one time. Don't let it happen again. So Cinema. Oh. That no comment one is kind of cool. I didn't get that one, though. I didn't actually participate in the train, so I get free emotes that you guys pay for. That's how that works. So yeah, today you're on MCC. Thoughts about it? Will we get some practice streams at all? You know what? I don't know what we're even doing. This hasn't been discussed. Like, we're doing MCC for like the charity thing, but as far as if we're doing practicing or any of that, that's never been discussed. I assumed that we're not practicing and it's just going to be like we all just are on the same playing field. But I am also going to assume that we're going to have tryhards and super sweats that are going to be like really trying to take home number one. I don't know. We'll probably talk about it at some point in a meeting. I have no idea what's happening with it. It was kind of like brought to the group. It's like, hey, we want to have all the hermits participate in this. Are you in? I was like, sure. And that's as far as I know. The people who regularly do MCC practice a lot usually. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, do they, for MCC, we're going to talk for a second here. For MCC, do they tell you, generally speaking, like what the map is going to be, the different mini games, this and that? Like, is there a practice server set up with like all those things, or do people just practice like playing together? Like, I don't understand how this all works. I am not big on competitive Minecraft stuff. I don't really watch it. I'm not into it. I don't really know those that participate too well. There's MCC Island where you can practice. You can practice on your own on MCC Island. It is fun. I see. I see. I mean, it sounds like the farm just, whoa. Whoa! The farm just went off. So one thing that I thought I saw before is we have this thing set up so it kicks off at a light level 11, was it, or 10? I don't remember. Whatever this is right now. 11, 10, something. I think it was 10 was what we set it at. Here's the problem. I was expecting it to hit like 11, then the sun goes up and it hits 15, then it goes back down to 10, and then it kicks off again. That's not actually what's happening. That's not what's happening. The redstone is staying on all the way until it hits the next 10. It goes up to like noon and then sun sets or whatever, and then the redstone turns off. And it never does that second cycle. We need to change this. So like when it hits 10, it kicks it off. And then like when it goes from 11 to 10, it does another pulse. And I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm sure it's easy enough to do. But that was the easy thing when we had this thing just set to kick off once at noon, because like it would only happen once per day. But now we're trying to do this twice per day at the same power level. How do I make it so like when we hit a power level of 10 and only 10, that it sends a redstone signal? This is question. Would have to do something, I assume, like with the comparator, like the minus, the subtractive mode. Or we could like fake it and use something like a timer, like a hopper clock timer that like gets kicked off when the time hits power level of 10. I'm not sure. You know what I want to do? I was going to look at these farms, but let's hold off on this for a moment. I want to play around with some redstone here, because I don't actually know how to accomplish this. I'm sure it's like not stupid hard, but I just don't know how this is done. So let's figure this out. So here's the deal. We have, what is this? 12, 11, 10. We have a power of 10 coming into this thing. And that's going to emit a redstone signal of 10, right? So when the power level comes up, I still have the redstone torches. So now we'd be at 11 here. We want this to stop emitting a redstone signal when we hit 11. So how do we do that? What does the comparator subtractive mode even do? I'm not even sure. If I subtract... So this is 11, that's 11, nothing comes out. If we do... This would be 12, nothing comes out. But if I do one less... Then we get a power level of 1. There's like a jet outside if you can hear that. Sorry about that. Nothing I can do about the jet. Yeah, this has got to be easier than what I'm thinking. But essentially, we want to make it so when we hit a power level of 10 or 11, whatever, we send a pulse, and then when this gets stronger, nothing happens. But when it comes back down to a 10 or 11, whatever we decide, then it sends another pulse. Does anybody know how to do that? Or did I lose everybody? Chat's gone, like, exceptionally quiet ever since, like, I busted out the redstone, so I guess we're not into that today, but... Up to the last part? Yeah, so I would do something like an observer, for instance. If we had this thing set up on 11... So that's 11, that's 11. We output... Oh, wait, no, we want this in subtractive. So this would be here. No, sorry. This would be here. So then we get 1. So we could put like an observer. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try this. Okay, so that doesn't work. Even though this would be a redstone signal here, so we'd have to like detect off this. But that's still not going to do what I need it to do. So that'll blink whenever this updates, but that's not particularly helpful. So like when this gets stronger, it'll blink every single time. Yeah, that's not what we want either. Side signal of 9, repeater behind it. As soon as it is above 9, it is on and stays on until it's below 10 again. Okay. So back to this, actually. So 10 is 11. We have a power level of 1. So we do a repeater. And then we do this. Actually, is that going to work? Can this detect when the repeater changes? I don't even know. Does it work like that? It does. Okay, so we actually want this at power level 10. That means this would have to be back further. So that's 10. This is 10, so nothing's happening. So this would have to be one closer. No, one further away. Okay, so now we're emitting a redstone signal. So this is 9. This is 10. We emit that redstone signal. And then when we drop below, then we set that other pulse. Okay. So we put another repeater here because I need to extend this signal. I assume this works. Yes. Okay. I think this is what we need. So when we reach that signal strength, that's fine. We get stronger, we get stronger, we get stronger. That's not flashing. But then as soon as we get weaker, then it flashes again. Right? Wait, why did that just kick off again? Oh, because it's touching. So I can't do that test. Okay. This is our circuit.
Inferismk just resubscribed for 4 months.
Yeah, we can use a crafter and a comparator for the signal strength. I was just doing it that way because I had the stuff on me. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Just do comparator into the comparator and this on 9. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Actually, I should, just for the visualization. So then we go stronger, 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 stronger. Nothing, 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 nothing. Until we get to here, and then it blinks. And when that turns off, still nothing happens. Okay, yep, that's basically what we need. So that's our input signal.
Biggle607 just resubscribed for 27 months. Hype cool.
Infirst MC, welcome back. Thank you for the 4-month resub. And Big Al 607, welcome back. Thank you for the 27 months. Thanks, guys, for your support. Okay, this is exactly what we need. Perfect. So we just need to like implement this. I'll leave this here just so I have like a reference. I'll be like, what did I do? Chat, you guys just saved the day. Thanks, chat. I knew it was going to be something along these lines that we needed to do. I didn't know what it was going to be, but we figured it out. Okay, so currently, I think this needs to change to a 9. And then we can use this. What did I do? Yeah, so that would change to a 9.
Chipmunk just resubscribed for 6 months. Boop.
Hey, Chipmunk NH. Welcome back. Thank you for the 6 months. And did you just boot me? What the heck? What the heck? So yeah, we just changed that to a 9, put a repeater after it, directly after it, with a observer. And then a 4-tick repeater. Okay. So that's actually quite simple for us to change here. Oh yes, oh quite. Little scaffolding. Okay. Then I need my redstone components. I need the observer. I need repeaters. Repeater. Oh. This is awkward. How do I get up on that? Maybe I don't need to, actually. So this needs to be a 9. Then we put a repeater. Oh, okay. That's as far as we go. Oh, and then I fall. Try that again. Repeater. And then observer. Redstone facing this way. Oh, I needed one more repeater, don't I? For after the observer. Repeater. Let's put these away. Okay. And with that, I think everything should just work. I'll extend this one too. It doesn't need to be, but we'll do it anyway. I think that's essentially all we have to do. Because now when we get to a certain signal strength, this repeater turns on, the observer sees it, it does one pulse, which turns into like a button press length, essentially. And then when we drop down below the level, it does the same thing. It sends another pulse about a button press length. I think we should be fine now. I think. Guys, I am not an expert on this. Do we have any experts in the house? Did I do things right? The redstone dust right there. I lost all my scaffoldings. Where did they go? F3B. It's right there. I know they're not expensive. It's just like, I don't like wasting. Oop. I don't like wasting resources like that. I don't know. I'm weird. It's fine. Observer. This. Boop, boop. I think we did it, chat. I'm almost dead, by the way. I'm mostly dead. I should check the iron farm since I did a bunch of AFKing here. I don't know like how the iron is, but I don't want it overflowing again. We're fine. Is there bone meal? We're fine. How does one lose their scaffolding? What? You look away for a minute and you lose scaffolding. It happens. Dutch Savager Band. Double ban. You're so banned right now. So banned. Nice GVDK. Hey Razzle, how am I doing today? I'm doing well. 60 stream streak. Good day from Australia, mate. Good day. Good day, good day. Well, howdy do, partner. What are we doing now? Oh yeah, I wanted to see the results of the farming endeavor. I dare you to ban me, Hypno. Well, now I'm not going to do it. I don't want to. Now what? Holy, we only got 28 beetroot seeds? This farm broke again. And it's only this farm that's breaking, and I have no idea why. Everything is set up exactly the same. Is this like on a chunk boundary or something? I don't know how that would make any difference. I mean, the minecart track thing is, but none of the other stuff is. I don't understand how this would break at all. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong one. Nope, this one. So this is exactly the same as what we got here. This one works. I don't understand. The track is facing the same way. That shouldn't make any difference. Mud, lava cauldron, mud, lava cauldron. I don't get it. I will put the minecart back. Is it possible there's no beetroots for the minecart to pick up? We know it has issue when the cart is empty. But wouldn't we have the same problem with wheat happening then? Because like wheat also grows slowly. That wheat is this one, isn't it? Wheat's fine. There's no minecart in here. We got taters. No poison taters, or at least none that's overflowed. I don't think we've collected any poison taters. And like 4 stacks of carrots. Carrots are doing well. You bet there's a lot more wheat than beets? I mean... These only have to grow up to age 3, right? Age 3 is like the highest. Whereas wheat has to go to 7. I feel like there would always be more beetroot. I don't know. I'm no expert on this. Villagers are definitely doing their thing, though. No, Razzle, the reason why that is because the minecart was in the thing. It broke, right? Like, we set up these farms all at the same time. Wheat grows slower than beetroot, theoretically, since it has to get to stage 7. But the beetroot is the one that keeps breaking. And I don't get it. I don't understand why. But like these are all set up exactly the same. There's plenty of stuff anyway. Just gotta wait for the sun to get to there-ish. Get to somewhere-ish. It doesn't make sense to you. Minecraft is glitchy. Yeah, I feel like I've done something wrong, but like, this is exactly the same. Like everything from this stair back is exactly the same as the other one. There's like no difference. The rail goes up until the mud block. Everything's powered. There's like no difference here, but this one breaks, and I still don't understand why. Don't know. I guess we just let it go again and see if it breaks again. No, I mean the chunk, there is a chunk border. We were just looking at that. One of these buttons. There's a chunk border, but like it shouldn't affect the part of the farm that matters, which is this part right here. Because the minecart hits the mud and then goes into the hoppers or whatever, and the items go this way, the minecart goes this way. But for whatever reason on this farm, the minecart seems to be going with the items. All the other farms, it's fine. But yeah, chunk border doesn't appear to be an issue with any of this. Yeah, all of this is not a chunk border issue. Very weird, very weird. Okay, well, the only thing I kind of want to do at this moment in this farm is just kind of like wait until the sun dips to where it should dip and just make sure we see the farm harvest again. Once I know it's harvesting twice per day, I think I'm fine. We can move on to something else. Could you build a filter for the minecart and have it put into the minecart chain? The minecart with hopper is a non-stackable item. The only way we would be able to filter that is have everything go through like a dropper or a dispenser, I'm sorry. That's like pointed at a rail, and if a minecart land or is in there and like gets deployed onto the rail or something along these lines, right? I don't think, aside from doing that, there's any way to filter the minecart. And that would be kind of an annoying thing to do. And it might be the thing that we have to do. I don't know. But it would be annoying. Where am I at? Here. You think it's an XB skill issue? It very well could be. It very well could be. Power 14. The only reason why the minecart would go the wrong way is if a hopper was facing the wrong way, but they are fine. It does not make sense. I agree. They're all set up the same exact way, and it's only this particular one that seems to be having an issue for some reason. So it's going to kick off now at 9. So like one's going to happen at 10, one's going to happen at 9. So it's going to be like later in the evening when the second cleanup happens, I think, right? We're at 12. $11. There's lots of stuff for these minecarts to pick up. And every farm. Where are we at now? So we're at 9. So I guess once it drops to 8, then it'll kick off again. There we go. All the minecarts are off. They're doing their thing. Well, the minecart went back that time. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it's working at the exact moment. Hopefully it stays working. I think we're good. I think we can just leave this and then check on it a little bit later. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to do was like try and figure out how we're gonna start going upstairs. And I don't think a staircase makes sense. I think Cub had mentioned something at one point about having, or maybe it was Etho, I don't know, about having like some kind of a player launcher here. I don't think I want to do that. What I'm thinking though is that we do bubble columns, like in here. Have like an up and down. Or maybe it was you, Just. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody mentioned it, regardless. But I think I would rather do like Bubble Vader. And kind of just want to... Do we have glass? Do I want to make it out of glass or do I want to make it out of deep slate? Or blackstone? Maybe I want to make it out of blackstone. I was going to make it out of glass, but I think I just convinced myself blackstone is the way. So the question would be, if we have a Bubble Vader here... Oh, that's not going to work. No, I guess it could work. It would have to, it's going to be a little weird. Hear me out. We'd have to do something like this. Hold on. I'm cooking. Let him cook. So we're going to have to do something like that. And then we're going to have like signs. Like this. That way we can actually walk into it. Because like if that's solid, then you can't even get into there, right? Because that doesn't make sense. Alternatively, we could just have the signs here. S. And we're not going to use oak. They would be pale oak if we're going to do this. But something like this, and then you just walk in. Is that what we want? And then on this side, I guess we would have... that, except this would be a drop. I guess that'd be like a hay bale? What? No, that would be like a carpet with powder snow underneath. Hello, Geo Wheater. Black glass panes instead of signs. That would work. That's something we could do. The question is, do we do this on all four? Or do we have like one that's the up and down only? I feel like since this base is symmetrical, we would have to do this on all four. It would take a lot of space if you did four. I mean, is it taking space? This is already like behind the wall. And then we go up. And we already have this set up here. Now that might cause a problem. I might need to scooch them out one, actually. Because we have the light in the way. We don't have the light downstairs. Honey block elevator? Are you talking about like you go into 2 honey blocks or whatever into a corner and then you go up? I don't want honey blocks being visible, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool that that kind of thing exists, but we don't really have the space. Yeah, it's a bubble column with honey blocks on 2 sides and you go into like the corner. Yep, I've seen it. I think we'd have to be over 2 blocks. So center 1, 2, center 1, 2. So like what I just did here, we got to undo, which is fine. We're just testing. So center 1, 2. So it'd be this one here. Not having these blocks here is messing with my mind. So then, yeah, it'd be these. Like that, and then, yeah, center 1, 2, this one. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know how we're going to terminate it up at the top. I assume we just... Ideally, I'd like this to go from the first to the second, and how one goes from the second to the third, but I don't know if that's ever going to be something that I want. And that might be... Maybe up on the top floor, we just have a special area where you can go up to the next level. I don't know. Anyway, let's start building this, because I think this is what we're going to do. We want these blocks randomized, so I need to like set up for that. Blocks. So that is these. Also, I guess the question is, and I didn't look, does this like interfere with anything? Up here. It doesn't. Perfect. Pickaxe. I can't do that. Pickaxe. Yep. So if that is the wall, that means this is the block that gets removed? Yep. Okay. I'm gonna need some more blackstone. Blackstone. Some of that. Little of this. One of those. Okay. Get rid of these signs because we have decided not to use signs. And where's my carrots? Need some om-noms. I need to put my blocks back like I should. And okay, need my pickaxe again. Boop, boop. Dinner arrived, you gotta go. What? You can't go? Then you just come and go as you want? What the heck? Have a good dinner. Okay. But my food will get cold. Fine. I'll allow it just this once. What is this stuff you call food? That is a good question. What are you having? Good question. I need more stuff here, actually. Because we don't want to ever see this area. Oh. How did I... Oh. Somehow I got deep sleep. I feel like this is bigger than what it should be. It should just be like a 1x1 through here, shouldn't it? Yeah, so I'm not going to need these blocks. It's fine if they're up there. Okay, so then we got our tube. So also, well, no, I was gonna say we should fill this in, but we can't because then we wouldn't be able to walk into it. Walk into here. So this is gonna be full of like glass or something. Glass panes, I think, is what we were talking about. Okay, let's get some glass panes. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Yes, sir. I mean, I guess this could be solid after a certain point. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? I think it makes sense to have a glass panes like right here, just like these bottom blocks, and then like you just go all the way in, and then like it's solid up above, and it's just a 1x1. Okay, I don't know why I was doing this, but I thought this is what I wanted to do. It is not. I can't see. Let's do this. Now we might actually make this 3 tall instead of 2 tall. And then we just put in solid blocks from that point all the way up. I did that, but now I need to fill in the blocks. Okay, let's clear the bar one more time. Get the correct blocks on here. You didn't bought me anything? What the heck? How could you be so inconsiderate? What are we talking about? So glass, glass. All right. Oh, you had a Big Mac menu with a medium fry, pink lemonade with extra medium, with an extra medium, and 3 normal hamburgers? That sounds like a lot of food. Is it a lot of food? It sounds like a lot of food. You don't know why, but you find the block randomization method of unlock the scroll wheel and let it rip incredibly satisfying. I mean, it's nice for those small little bits where you need, like, I don't know, maybe a stack of blocks randomized. When I'm doing, like, big things like this, I find it so much better just to let World Edit do it for me. And just to pick block it. Because that's a lot of, like, scrolling the mouse wheel over and over and over again. It just gets, like, super obnoxious. For small little adventures, I think it's fine. Oh, I don't... Dang it. I have ice. Ugh, this is gonna be annoying. We have to do... Hold on, wait. This? Hold on, chat. Bear with me. Wait, I got this. Professional Minecrafter. Ice. Punch the ice. Grab it then. Do this. Then that. Boom. We did it. Professional Minecrafter professionally Minecrafts. You know, I was expecting the water to go everywhere. I mean, I guess that's why we put this glass in, but, like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm speechless. I guess I can just do this. I was gonna bone meal it, but there's not a lot of reason to. Okay, and then I need a soul sand, which I didn't grab before. One soul sand, please. Boom. We did it! So I need to cap this off. Until I decide what we're doing here. Does that need a light in there? Yeah, that'll spawn something. Let me put a torch. Oop. Good enough. Okay. So we got our up path. For some reason, this feels weird. Maybe like a slab. I don't know. It feels a little too high at 3 blocks. It's fine downstairs because, like, you have the bubble column behind it. But here, it just feels weird for some reason. I'm going to leave it, but I feel like this needs to change. I'm going to leave it for now, though. What are we up to today? We just installed an elevator to get from the bottom floor to the second floor. Look at us. We've technologically evolved. Ooh, fancy schmancy. So then on this one, I need to get some powdered snow so we have like a fast way down. I mean, I guess technically we could just have the way down be through the center since we have this open, right? We could technically just be like, okay, we're up here now to get down. Boom. Boom. We could do that. But you take damage. And I don't really want to change what this thing is like. I mean, I guess, like, we could put some powdered snow in the center of the portal. And then put carpet on top. And then, like, you just gotta land in the exact center. I don't think that's gonna look very good. Could do that. Just spitballing here. Then that means, like, in order to get down, you'd have to jump and then land on top of the carpet. But then we wouldn't see, like, the randomization pattern. We'd just see carpet, and then that's kind of blah. Wait. You still get no fall damage if you land on a slab that has powdered snow underneath it, right? It's similar to, like, carpet. It's not a full block, it's a part block. So you get affected by what's underneath. So maybe we can just do that. But we don't put carpet on it. We just leave the slabs as it is. Do I have powdered snow? No. Chat, we're gonna have to go on an adventure, I think. Well, it's not that we don't see the block randomness everywhere. It's the fact that we would have, like, something weird on there that looks different. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could do, like, a red surrounded by white surrounded by red, like a bullseye thing. But that would also not really fit the theme of the base. Wouldn't fit the theme. Chat, we need to go get... What am I doing? What the heck am I doing? Just get in here. Just go away. Your service is no longer required. We're gonna have to go on an adventure, chat. Who's ready for an adventure? Y'all ever have powdered snow on hand? I was under the assumption everyone just watered it away. Well, when I grabbed some powdered snow before for some reason. Oh, I remember what it was for. It was for our sugarcane farm back here. This powdered snow block. So, like, we're crafting like that, and we needed the powdered snow to make that item out of the crafter drop straight down into that hopper. And I thought I had extras, but apparently I don't. Or is that not... Or a hay bale, right? The hay bale doesn't negate fall damage, it lessens it. Kind of like when you land on a bed, it lessens your fall damage. It doesn't completely remove fall damage. I think it's just like a straight 30% damage reduction or something. I'm not actually sure what the numbers are. But yeah, anyway. Let's go get some buckets. I know where I got some buckets. Do I have empty buckets though? Dang it. Alright, fine, we make some buckets. I thought I might have some unless they're in the default. Oh, hey, look at this. We have some powdered snow. I knew I was gonna have some. But we don't have enough. I need 9 for what we're doing. Probably just go get a shulker's worth is what I'm gonna do. That should be in here. Yeah, so we don't have any buckets as far as I can tell. Okay, so we make the bucket. Oh wait, I said I was gonna get a shulker. I need to remove 5, so we need 11. And I got 1 for my water bucket. Okay. Chat, where do I go and get powdered snow? Did somebody already remove all the powdered snow from around my base? There's the mountain behind me, where our villagers are, that had powdered snow before. If I go up on that mountain and there's no powdered snow there, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't be held responsible for what will happen. Hey, Lolo! Did somebody steal all of my powdered snow from up here? That looks pretty powdery. No! It's gone forever! Shoot. Alright, we're diving in. Oh, it's just right there. Alright, 1 shulker of powdered snow gets. Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of powdered snow here. That is actually a crazy amount. Is this all? This is powdered? Yeah, it is. I didn't realize I had that much. Me likey. My own personal supply. Nobody better take it. Open sesame. You gotta go? I don't think so. You're staying. How you like them apples? You like apples? How you like them apples? Okay. Yeah, sorry, you can't go. You are pretty much stuck here for the rest of your life. Enjoy. Okay, so let's go up. And wait, I still take damage. Did I not land on the powdered snow? Does it not work like this? Oh, wait, why is there an air block here? Oh, those are bottom. Wait, no, that should be fine. Wait, I'm confused. This is powdered snow that I'm in. You just can't see it. I was thinking it was like 1 block below and there was an airspace here. That's not true. So this doesn't work. Unless I landed... Okay, let me mark the exact center. That way... Where's the exact center? Is it this block? Yeah, that's the center. I'm not going to mark it. I'll just try and land on it. Try again. Maybe slabs don't work the same as carpet. That is a possibility. It is a possibility. So that's the center right there. I was using my Elytra. It doesn't work. Guys, who knew this wasn't going to work? And if you knew this wasn't going to work, why didn't you say anything? Chat, I am so disappointed right now. In you. Specifically you. I'm disappointed. So powdered snow, carpet, slab. No damage. I mean, technically no damage. I don't think I can make that. I don't know if there's any sort of like way I can actually jump from up here and make that. I don't think so. No, I hit my face. Yeah, because this one, when I land, it doesn't make, like, the bone crunching sound, right? Well. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's just take off feather falling. That way I take damage no matter what. It's feather falling that's making it so I don't take damage. Yeah, so that's a heart damage. And then we all know this works. Interesting. I really would have expected the slab to function the same way because I think you can do soul speed like this, can't you? Soul speed, you can have the soul soil underneath the slab and that works. That's kind of a weird inconsistency, don't you guys think? You could probably use armor stands to simulate your floor design and have powdered snow plus carpet thingy. I understand what you're saying. But, like, wouldn't you expect that to work since, like, soul speed works this way? Or is there something, like, that's just not clicking in my brain that, like, makes sense to you, but not to me? I don't know. It should work, but doesn't. Well, as long as at least one person agrees with me that it should work. At least I don't feel like I'm going insane. Okay, well, this was a fun experiment. It's not going to work. I don't think I'm going to continue with this. I really don't want to change the way the portal thing is, honestly. Maybe the hitbox, the soul sand, works differently from powdered snow. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I think everybody should write a bug report and, like, make that a report and be like, yo, what the heck? Mojang? That's what I think. We need light in here. This has to be more bright than what it is. That's too dark. Lamp, lamp. Or maybe we could just put a lamp like up here, kind of like hidden from view, and it just like illuminates this a little bit more. I think that's the play. Need lamp. Lamp, lamp. Lever, lever. No levers. Lever, lever. Chad, is it lever or lever? It's either or either? So we want to be up on the 5th block, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, water everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, ruin. Oh. Okay. Oop. Oh, that's so much better? That's so much better. Like on a scale of 1 to better, it's so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that the wrong? What the heck am I? Hello? Where is it? Where? What? I'm so confused. Where is the block that I need to go up? Can I not access it from here? Oh no. I need 1252, 854. It's like I can't access it from here. How am I supposed to put a light on this block? I can't. It's like behind this block here. It'd have to be here. And if we do that, how do I even power it? I guess I put a block here and I power that block and it'll work. Does that power it? Aha! I did it. I'm smart. This is going to end up being too dark in here. I need to put a torch. Okay. So we have that. And now we need the drop chute. Ah, shoot. Also, do I have any black carpet? Carpot. I have gray wool for some reason. Can I re-dye gray wool? Beautiful. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, so we got the black carpet. I need blackstone. I put all this away before I was like finished with it. Where's all? Okay, I got it all actually. Okay. What is my favorite fruit to eat? It really depends. I would say an orange that's like super deliciously ripe and good and tangy and sweet would be good. But like if you have an orange that isn't and it like is disappointing, it's no longer my favorite fruit to eat. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's got to be good. An orange could be really good. Watermelon can hit the spot. Strawberries are also pretty darn good. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite. My favorite's going to be something that's like perfectly ripe and delicious. You got to go papaya? Papaya? And up we go. I think we just go up this far. Switching over to pretend the stream is in a podcast mode? Wait. No. You can't do that. I should mute my mic when I'm adjusting a thing. We'll see you later. All right. Oh, I need to do this. All right. Up we go. Mm-hmm. And boop, boop. And boop, boop. One, two, three, four. And for right now, we're just going to put a ceiling at this level. And now I'm stuck. How do I get out of here? Wait, was that a stair? Shoot, that was a stair. Yeah. So this is going to get filled in. I guess all of this needs to get filled in. Where's... I put scaffolding away as well. This guy. Is a tomato and a cucumber salad a fruit salad? Well, isn't it true that tomatoes are only fruit while they're on a vine? But once you pick them, they are then considered a vegetable, a vegetable. I guess we only need one powdered snow because it's going to be right there, and that's where we're going to fall down. I'm not a vegetable expert, but that's what I've heard anyway. That while on the vine, it's a fruit, but once you pick it, it's a vegetable. Whoa, 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 what is happening? It's basically classified as a fruit because it contains seeds? Well, I mean... Is that what classifies a fruit? Aren't there vegetables that contain seeds? I actually don't know. I am not a fruitologist. Okay, so here... That goes away. And I think we're pretty much good. So this needs to be a powdered snow. And a carpet. Okay, so we go up. We're going up. And we go down. We go down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Okay, I'm done. We did it! We made the thing! So, I am thinking this also needs light. There and there. Lever. Chat, you ever go and try and make yourself dinner and then realize you're missing an ingredient and it's like completely ruined? No, just me? Okay. I went to go make myself some beef stew. And the recipe calls for like 6 cups of beef broth, and I only got like 3 cups. Ruined. I have to go to the store and buy another thing of beef broth. I don't wanna. I'm gonna whine about it. This is at 106. There. Haha! Not you. You. I don't have any bouillon. Yeah, so tonight I'm probably gonna end up doing like a pizza or something. I don't know. I would just go to the store after after stream and pick it up and then go make it, but like it's gotta cook for a while and that'll be too long. So it's like something I'll probably cook tomorrow, start in the afternoon in the slow cooker, and then I'll be ready by dinner time. I think that's what we're gonna do. I like it. Seems like it takes a lot longer to go up though. Which I guess you just travel up a bubble column slower than you fall from gravity, but I guess that's fine. It does the job. It does what we need. We did the thing, everybody. We did it. I don't know. I was almost thinking maybe I could get by with making with watered down broth instead of putting all 6 cups in there, using just 3 and using water for the rest, but it might make it be a little too watery. I don't know. You helped with holding the ladder. Hey, thanks. What is this? This is... What do they have here? My scaffolding. Rip chicken. Bucket. Oh, right. We need to put the extra powdered schnoo. The extra powdered schnoo away. Guys, I like how we finished the doors to the base. There was always a chance where, like, at nighttime would roll around and a skeleton would spawn and then, like, walk inside. Or a zombie or any number of things. Creeper. And now that absolutely can't happen. And, I like it. I like it a lot. Put the powdered snow down here. Extra buckets I assume are going to go down at the end. The default sort. I don't have a place for black stained glass. We fix. Oh, glass is back over here. This one? This one? This one? This one? Which one? This one. Found it. First try. Black stained glass. You like the splat as we hit the snow? And go home. Sweet. So last stream we put a whole bunch of bottles in here and then I left it. I went and I like collected all this stuff. So we have a decent amount of honey blocks now. We still gotta fix that bee thing. But yeah, we ended up getting like quite a bit of honey out of that, even though like the way the honey stuff is set up right now is gonna fail. I'm not sure if that's something I want to work on today, but it is something that I do want to work on. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff to do. I mean, a lot of stuff. How is this working over here? Ooh, we got a lot of sugarcane. Ooh, we got a lot of this. Okay, it is time to package up some stuff. This is working too good. Guys, can a farm ever work too good? I don't know. Okay, so we're good on that for a little while. We got 2 full shulkers of bamboo wood. Nice, nice. And then this, I guess we can make a box of sugarcane. That would go here. Yeah, we got lots of sugarcane and lots of bamboo wood. These farms are doing their job. That's great. This thing, this moss farm that we had tried setting up, I don't know. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this since this didn't work. And I haven't like done any research to figure out what I was doing wrong. I think I'm just going to leave it here as a reminder of like, to do some research. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Gotta figure that out. Okay, I would like to see, now that we've given it plenty of time, and these farms have been collecting twice per daylight cycle, let's go see if they are still working. Nope, this one's broken. We don't have a minecart. That one's fine.
85 just resubscribed for 99 months.
That one's fine.
This button do? Hope you're doing good, man.
Why is this one not working? Chat, this is driving me insane. Literally driving me insane. Why is this one not working? Governor, welcome back, Governor. Thank you for the 99 months. I am doing well. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well also, dude. Yep, I don't know. I don't understand why this is breaking. And I don't know how to fix it. I'm trying to think, like, the way this works on the item sorter, when it dispenses, the dispenser is pointing down. So, like, the minecart gets dispensed, but then it pulls 4 additional minecarts before it, like, gets out from underneath it. So it's got 1 spot available. And only 1 spot. That would not work here because we need 2 different spots for the plant and the seed. So unless we kick the farms off twice, I mean, I guess we could potentially do that. But like, again, I don't know how we would do this dispensing thing. We could... I guess we could bring it up higher. And then have this dispenser... like right here, pointed down. And just extend the rail out a little bit. If that's even, like, what's going to solve the issue. I don't know. Maybe... I don't know, like, if that's even the problem, and that's what's frustrating about this. Is it getting quasi-powered by the torch with the block to the left? You're talking the target block down here, or are you talking something else? You cannot do that, Razzle. A minecart is unstackable. The only way that we'd be able to detect if it was a minecart or not is by having a dispenser just dispense things onto a rail with like a hopper underneath it, essentially. So like if a minecart gets dispensed, it like becomes a minecart entity on the rail, and then like you can do something with it at that point. But like non-stackable things like that are very difficult to deal with. But I think that would probably be the only way to do it. So that means every time this farm runs, we would have to dispense every item that comes back through. And that's a whole new thing. Like, it is possible, but like, I don't think we need to do that. The torch under the dispenser. No, the dispenser isn't the problem. The problem is, like, this all works fine. The problem is here, where the minecart comes off the track onto the mud and it gets destroyed by the lava cauldron. What's happening is the minecart is not going into this hopper, it is going into this hopper. And then it's going into this shulker right here. Which doesn't make sense, because every other farm, there's 4 of them, the other 3 work just fine. This is the same exact way the mud block stair with lava cauldron, this is the same way our sorting system works down here. Where we have the mud block with the stair and a lava cauldron. Hopper, hopper. The items should end up on this hopper. The minecart should end up on this hopper to go back and go back into its queue. So it's the same setup. This one, the minecart ends up over here. And not in this one. So we looked at the chunk borders, and there's like no chunk border that would affect this. Right? So there's the corner of the chunk right here. So this is all within one chunk. So this wouldn't... Like, the part that matters is all within one chunk, so that wouldn't make any difference. All of these are the exact same way. They're all within a singular chunk at this part. And, like, this all works. Yeah, this is, like, the part that matters. These 2 hoppers, and that's within one chunk. But it's only this one here that for some reason, the minecart's going into this hopper instead of this hopper. And I don't know why. There's nothing like different that I can see. I think what I should do is just set up a test. Like, I don't want to like mess with this. We might just disable this farm, and then I'll just set up a test where I'm like sending my own hoppers through, my own hopper minecarts through. How do I turn this farm off here? Like, we'll just set up our own dispenser kind of a thing where it dispenses the minecart, but then it like pulls extra minecarts, and then we'll see like what happens with that particular setup. I think that's what we're gonna do here. We gotta debug this, and I can't figure it out. The current theory that people have said is that it's breaking when like the minecart is empty and it never picked up anything. And that's when it does that, which might be true. I don't know. But if we can solve it so it always has something in its inventory, then that would make things easier. You're not a minecartologist, so you can't tell me. What am I looking at here? What is this? Oh, that's the back of stripped. Okay. I was like, is that snow? What is this block? No, I know what it is. Okay. Stripped pale oak log. Got it. I don't think I've ever really looked at that block from this angle before. It's confused me. I was like, what the heck? All right, so I need to extend this off and do a thing. I need some rail. Powered rail is fine. Probably lever. A way to get up here. A way to get up here. Oh, I guess I need a regular rail. I don't have one in here. So I'll just yoink this one. Of course, they can't grab that. Guess it would have been easier if I went over one block with this, but it's fine. And lever. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to, above this rail, put a dispenser. I need to get some more minecart with hoppers. I guess I could make some, but I think I might have some extra minecarts. I'm gonna go look. Well, we got hoppers anyway. No minecarts. Can't take these apart, I don't think. Okay, we make. Hopefully this is the solution. Kind of annoying that it's only affecting this one farm, but hopefully this is the solution. Okay. I guess I want that rail. Got it. Okay, so then I just need like a button or a lever or something to dispense. Oh, shoot, I needed a block. So it looked like all of those landed here, right? Why is that? They all went in there. Why is that? Momentum. I mean, but like, how would that be different than any of these other ones? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna break that hopper and replace it. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. But okay, I mean, yes, we can slow it down, but like as I'm trying to like explain, it's the same thing that we have here, right? So it's on powered rail this whole way, and then it hits this mud block. It's the same thing. The mine carts should all get picked up by this hopper, and then the items should end up here. So it's like there's nothing different. I don't understand why this is acting the way it is. Okay, so I replace that hopper. I doubt that's going to make any difference, but we're going to try it. I lost a hopper. Oh, did one actually make it back? Look at that. So one made it back, but the other ones landed. Okay. One more thing I want to try. Oh, dang it. One more thing I want to try. This setup right here should like place a minecart and it should pick up 4 and have 1 space free. So I want to put like another thing here that's going to fill up the last spot. I guess we'll put 9. We have 9 minecarts and we'll have 9 stone bricks. Okay, let's see what happens now. So all 5 spots of the minecart should be something in it. But all the minecarts are... Yeah, and then this thing just went through because it had... Yeah, okay. Where'd the stone brick go? It's like doing the opposite of what it should be doing. Why? The stone brick got returned over here? No. Oh, no. Okay. Where'd the stone brick even go then? Did it not pull one? Why didn't it pull one of these? Oh, it took. Interesting. So it's taking more than 4. Okay, one more thing I want to see. Is it because this is on a slanted rail? No, it's on a regular rail. This is where the minecart gets dispensed, the hopper minecart. Oh, but it's sitting on top of a hopper. Oh, okay. All right. So it dispenses, it fills up all of its inventories, and this hopper below removes 1. So it has 1 empty spot. Okay. All right. I get it. So this needs to be a hopper. And then I need the powered rail back on there. What? Okay. That's going to be locking the hopper. I need to move the silver one. We're good. We're good. Hopper is enabled. Okay. This is a lot of like work to try and figure out why this one thing isn't working, but like there is nothing that should be broken here, but like obviously something is broken. Okay, all of our minecart with hopper is here. So I do this. It takes a whole bunch. One is here. One returned. Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is like the most complicated, convoluted thing ever. But it should be really simple. It should just work. But it doesn't. Oh wait, that doesn't go here. This goes back there. So you think it going uphill 1 block is the problem when the other 3 work, but this one doesn't? Like, is that where we're at? I don't see how that would be the case. So we've learned that this doesn't work. I'm at a loss, chat. Maybe the solution to this problem is we just don't actually farm any beetroots. Maybe that's the real solution. We just don't actually farm the beetroot. Nope, I don't need the red dye. We can always set up a flower farm. We got poppies that we can get from our golems. Like, we can make red dye many other ways. I was setting this up because this was another farm the villagers are supposed to be able to work with. But, like, our collection system just doesn't want to work with this for whatever reason, and I don't get it. You don't think this torch has anything to do with it, do you? It shouldn't. I mean, it's the same in all of these, yeah? So, like, that shouldn't matter. I could change it so, like, this target block is back over here. We can change it to a regular block. The torch is there, and then just use, like, some redstone dust to bring the signal over to this hopper to disable it. That's with the assumption that this torch has anything to do with the way this is acting. You can only have the cauldron true or false with lava. It's either a lava cauldron or it isn't. And this is a lava cauldron. There's not a partial lava cauldron like you can with water. It's either got lava in it or it doesn't. It's either a lava cauldron or it's a cauldron. But, I mean, we've checked a lot of things. I can remove the lava and put it back in. Maybe somehow, I don't know. Lava. I mean, cauldron, lava cauldron. It's the only thing that changes. I was also looking at the stair to see if there's anything different about this, the orientation, but no, it's facing south, bottom straight false according to the tooltip. And this is south, bottom straight false. It's the same. It's irritating is what it is, unfortunately. I'm gonna manually kick this farm off. I need... I guess I can just boop this redstone torch. Here's what I'm gonna do. It looks like the minecart's going where it should. Minecart's back. But then sometimes it doesn't work that way. I don't know. This is so confusing why this one breaks. Can a lava cauldron be filled with water when there's lava in it? No. No, you can't make like obsidian that way or anything. Nope. Did I not put that redstone dust back? Guess I didn't. All right, chat. I think that is about enough for today. A little bit of a shorter stream, I guess. Kind of like came up with an idea for getting up and down. We found out that the powder snow does not work through a slab, even though like soul speed does. Took a look at the farms. We got those. I want to say we got those figured out, but we didn't figure out anything. We didn't figure out anything. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you for your support. I will send you over to false. But yeah, have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Murax 1975 just resubscribed for 42 months. Oh dang bad timing lol.
Mirax, thank you so much for the 42 months. Thank you. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.